Good afternoon. How are you? And welcome back to my channel, Sugar.413. Thank you for tuning in and for following me. I know that for a couple of weeks I have not been present because I've had to deal with a couple of personal things in my life. And now I am back on track and ready to entertain you, give you laughs, and at the same time give you knowledge in some instances. But today we're just going to talk briefly about grief and how it affects everybody so differently. There's several kind of people. There are people who have a loved one that passed away in their life and they shut down. They don't want to do anything anymore. They barely want to get out of bed. They barely want to live. You have other people who deal with grief. They lose someone that's close to them and they're still able to continue, not skip a beat, not even think about the loved one that is gone. And then you have those people that are in the middle. They are experiencing grief. They lost a very close family or friend, and they're in the middle of being depressed and in the middle of trying to keep everything together. I think that I'm that person. I don't think I have any depression setting in that I can think of. But sometimes, you feel down, you miss the person, you want to call them, or better yet, you want to spend time with them and you realize that the time is not now. They're gone. They're never going to be able to spend any more quality time with you. And then on the other hand, you want to still get up and you still have to do your chores around the house. I still have to go grocery shopping. I have to get out. I still have to have social obligations met that I've made with people before the family member um, was deceased. So you still have to carry on. So my question to you as a community is, how do you handle grief? How did you deal with grief of a loved one, a friend, a family, um, a neighbor, a coworker, a boss? How did you deal with grief of losing them? And what was your strength to hang on? I think my strength is my memories, my um, hundreds of videos, hundreds of photos that I have, my conversations that are here that I'll never forget. And just being able to take time out for the person and let them know that I miss them and that life will continue for me because I can't just die because they died, but life will continue for me a little bit differently now that they're not there, now that they're missing. And they were a very big part of who I am and who I was. So hang out with your friends, talk to your family members that are still living, check in, send a text, send a card sometimes. Let people know that you're thinking about them. Enjoy people while they are here so that when they do pass on and they go to a different place that we are not, you still can be able to have very good memories of them and maybe pictures with them. Usually when I go out, most of the time, I like 89% of the time when I go out with friends or family, I'm snapping pictures or I snap at least a selfie with us because you just never know when it's going to be your last time. So, month of February is a month of love. You have Valentine's Day coming up this week, but it's also for some people a month of loss because some people may have lost a family member in January or February or even before, and they still might be grieving. So let's cope together. Let's learn together. Let's grieve together as a community by sharing how we grieve together. Okay? Thanks. Thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing.